In the quiet early hours of February 7th, 2026, the rock music world lost one of its most enduring and heartfelt voices when Brad Arnold, the founding lead singer, songwriter, and original drummer of Three Doors Down, passed away peacefully in his sleep at the age of 47. Surrounded by his beloved wife Jennifer and his family, Brad succumbed after a courageous battle with stage 4 clear cell renal cell carcinoma, a type of kidney cancer that had metastasized to his lungs, diagnosed in May 2025. The band shared the devastating news with a simple, broken-hearted statement. "He left us quietly, with loved ones holding him close, after fighting with the same strength and grace he brought to every song." There was no crash, no sudden accident, just the cruel, relentless progression of a disease that stole him far too soon from a life still rich with music, faith, family, and unfinished stories. As the tributes pour in from fans, fellow musicians, and those who grew up with Kryptonite on repeat, let's take a moment to honor Brad's full journey, from a small-town Mississippi kid with a dream to a rock icon whose voice carried hope, heartbreak, and healing to millions, celebrating the wife who stood by him through every storm, the family that was his true north, the grounded life he chose, and the timeless gift of his music that will echo long after the stage lights fade. Bradley Kirk Arnold was born on September 27th, 1978, in the quiet coastal town of Escatawpa, Mississippi, a place where the Gulf breeze carried dreams as wide as the water itself. Raised in a modest home with strong Christian values, Brad grew up with music as his closest companion. He taught himself drums at a young age, pounding out rhythms on anything he could find, and by his teens he was writing songs that poured out his soul. In 1996, at just 17, he formed Three Doors Down with childhood friends Matt Roberts, Todd Harrell, and Chris Henderson, starting in a garage, playing local gigs, and slowly building a sound that blended post-grunge emotion with southern rock grit. Their breakthrough came in 2000 with Kryptonite, a song Brad wrote at 15 that exploded on rock radio and MTV, propelling the band to massive success. Their self-titled debut sold millions, spawning hits like Loser, Duck and Run, and Be Like That, and the band became one of the defining rock acts of the early 2000s. Over the next 2 decades, Three Doors Down released 7 studio albums, selling more than 30 million records worldwide and earning Grammy nominations, Billboard Awards, and a loyal fan base that spanned generations. Brad's voice, raw, powerful, full of longing, carried songs about struggle, redemption, faith, and the quiet battles we all face. Tracks like Here Without You, When I'm Gone, It's Not My Time, and Away from the Sun became anthems for anyone who ever felt lost, broken, or searching for light. He was the heartbeat of the band, not just the singer, but the primary songwriter, the one who poured real pain and real hope into every lyric. Even as fame grew, Brad stayed grounded, always crediting his small-town roots and his faith for keeping him steady. In his personal life, Brad found his greatest strength in family and love. He married his first wife, Terica Roberts, in 2001, and though that marriage ended in 2007, he remained a devoted father. In 2009, he reconnected with childhood friend Jennifer Sanderford, and they married later that year in a simple, heartfelt ceremony in Escatawpa. Jennifer became his rock, standing by him through the highs of fame, the lows of addiction, and the long, hard fight against cancer. Brad spoke often of how her love and faith helped him find sobriety in 2014 after years of struggle, a transformation he credited to a spiritual awakening and the support of friends like Charlie Daniels. Together, Brad and Jennifer built a life centered on family, faith, and quiet joy. He was a devoted stepfather and cherished every moment with his loved ones, always putting them first. Brad's lifestyle was refreshingly grounded for a rock star. After finding sobriety, he embraced a clean, faith-driven life, spending time with Jennifer and family, attending church, golfing, fishing, and enjoying the simple pleasures of his Mississippi roots. He lived comfortably in a home that reflected his values: warm, welcoming, never ostentatious. His net worth at the time of his passing was estimated around $8 to $10 million, earned through decades of album sales, tours, songwriting royalties, and smart investments. A comfortable life that allowed him to give back, support causes close to his heart, and focus on what truly mattered. The diagnosis of stage 4 clear cell renal cell carcinoma in May 2025 was a blow that shook everyone who loved him. Brad shared the news openly in a video to fans, voice steady, eyes honest, explaining that the cancer had spread to his lungs. The band canceled their summer tour, and Brad faced treatment with courage and faith, leaning on Jennifer, his family, and his belief in something bigger. Even in pain, he remained grateful, humble, and hopeful, never losing the light that made his music so powerful. When he passed peacefully in his sleep on February 7th, 2026, surrounded by Jennifer and family, it felt like the final note of a long, beautiful song. Too soon, yet perfectly timed for a man who lived every day with purpose. As we say goodbye to Brad Arnold, at 47, a husband, father, friend, singer, songwriter, and one of the most genuine voices in rock, his life reminds us to hold our loved ones close, to fight with faith, and to never stop singing through the pain. Thank you, Brad, for Kryptonite, for Here Without You, for every word that felt like it was written just for us. You are missed beyond measure, but your music lives forever. If this tribute to Brad Arnold's powerful life, his courageous battle, and the deep love he shared with his family moved you or brought back memories of those songs that carried you through tough times, please like the video and subscribe for more heartfelt stories honoring the artists who leave us too soon but never truly leave us. Your support means everything. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one. Rest in peace, Brad. Your voice still echoes.